friends, Kate Mosher here. Welcome back to another version of Slow Mo Mondays. I'm so glad to have you here. This is a fat positive, body positive class, and it is open to whomever wants to click play on their video. So I'm so glad you decided to do that. Today's video is all about the wide-legged forward fold. We're going to do it 3 ways, and hopefully one of those ways works for you in your body just as it is right now in all of its glory and awesomeness. So let's get started. Today we are going to be practicing a wide-legged forward fold, and we're going to do it 3 ways. So hopefully one of these variations works for you in your incredible body just as it is today. We're going to start with a standing wide-legged forward fold. This is probably the most traditional way to do this. You probably, if you have taken a yoga class or seen a yoga video and they do this posture in those offerings, you may have seen it done this way. So let's get started. First, bring your feet out wide. So mine are much wider than hip distance apart. My knees are soft but strong, so that means my knees are not locked out. All 4 corners of my feet are pressing into the floor along with all 10 toes. You may want to do this by lifting up all of your toes and then intentionally placing them slowly back on the mat to really get that engagement in the feet. I'm going to bring my hands up to my hips. I'm going to bring my shoulders back and down. So I'm really opening across my chest, letting my heart shine forward, and really checking in here for a moment with my stance. Do I feel stable? Do I feel strong? Checking in with those knees once again because they can lock out really quickly subconsciously. So just making sure they're soft but strong. And then we are going to begin to fold forward. So I'm going to bring my shoulders back and down. I'm going to begin to bring my chest towards the floor. You may want to bend your knees slightly here. If you have a belly like I do, you may want to put some compression at the bottom of the belly to make some space. And then once you're down there, you can take your hands off your hips, slide your hands down your legs, and bring them to your feet, your ankles, the floor, a block, whatever works for you. Let your head hang heavy here and breathe. Making our way back out of this wide-legged forward fold, I'm going to bring my hands back up to my hips to start. My head's still hanging heavy, my feet are pressing into the floor, and then I'm going to slowly bending my knees, pushing into my feet, rise all the way back up. Beautiful. So that is version 1 of a wide-legged forward fold. Let's go see what version 2 looks like. Hi friends, this is version 2 of the wide-legged forward fold. We're going to use our friend the wall, so make your way over there now. Once you're there, find your way into your mountain pose, rooting down in your feet, growing long in your legs. Heart is open, shoulders are back and down. Find that deep belly breath here. Beautiful. Then bring your hands up to your hips and then begin to find your way into that wide-legged stance once again. Similar to version 1, we're still in that wide-legged stance. The wall is behind me. I'm about a foot's distance away, but that'll depend on you and your body mechanics as to how close or far away you need the wall. I'm starting about a foot away to give me space because when I bend forward, I'm going to send my booty back to rest against that wall. So I need that little bit of space before I fold forward. If I started right at the wall, I'd be a little too close with my big booty to use it in that way. Okay, so with your hands on your hips, your shoulders are back and down, your knees are soft but strong, your feet are rooting into the floor, leading with your heart as you exhale towards the floor. Again, bringing your hands to your belly for compression if you need. And then I'm going to bring my hands down to the floor and lean my booty against the wall. So we use the wall here to just give us some support. It may also allow us to maintain this posture for a little longer if you're looking for that. So if you want to stay in your wide-legged forward fold longer, maybe using the wall could be a great option for that. And then you still build the strength in your lower body, and then can build towards moving away from the wall at some point or staying right here. Because guess what? It's your practice. Bring your hands back to your hips, pressing into your feet, bending your knees, rising all the way back up. Heel toe your feet back together. And let's make our way over to version 3. Okay, version 3. We're going to do a seated forward fold with support. So make your way down to the floor, however you want to get there. If you like something under your booty, grab that and place it there now. I always like a little bit of cushion under my booty to help me ease my body down to the floor. Once you're there, bring your legs out wide, whatever's comfortable. Sit up tall with your wide legs, stacking your spine, finding a soft gaze at the floor for a moment, shifting those shoulders down your back, breathing, maybe bringing the corners of your mouth up to your cheeks, and settle in. Okay, let's grab our props. I'm going to use my bolster or my yoga pillow. I'm going to place my yoga pillow right in front of me. So I'm going to bring my bolster in between my legs. I'm going to hold on to either side of it. Just give it a little slow dance, you know, like we're in 7th grade. I'm sure that would have been really popular for me to do when I was in 7th grade. No, that was sarcasm. Okay, so with your slow dancing bolster in between your legs, holding on to it, you're going to bring the bolster towards your chest as you begin to bring your forehead towards the bolster, and where the two meet, just make that adjustment. So you may have to pull your bolster a little closer once you've made that forehead bolster connection. You can leave your hands right here on your bolster if you like, or you can rest them down on your knees or your shins. Flexing your feet, really that activates your legs, and just settle in. When you're ready to come out, put your hands back on the bolster if you've rested them on your legs. Take the bolster off from your forehead, lifting your head back up, and then just place the bolster down on the floor. So that's it. Wide-legged forward fold 3 ways. I hope one of those ways works for you and your body. I'd love to hear about it if you want to comment below. And thanks for being here today, friend. See you again next week.